yeah. And where we from?
I'm from the A.
Sounds so lovely. Yeah.
Free.
Yo, I'm on my small A, hard boy fitted. Dale Murphy jersey, 5-point chillin'. Mookie Blade like illin'. Cleveland Air BP, Bossa Dutch get it. Speakers in the one of the Jews and Vols, yeah, I did it. Rice Street, 3 days downstairs, lived it. 95 Freaknik, changed the whole city. Welcome to Atlanta, 96 Olympic. Back and forth, born home, Harry, let's get it. Georgia Dome, Michael Vick, yeah, we still missing. 7 grams of midget, Mooch still with it. Loud Pat, Gad Pat, you strong for my pimpin'. Soul food, busy bee, Mook, go get it. Atlanta, Hollywood, Tyler Perry, fuck with me. Every exit in the city.
Yo, what's going on? Hey, look here. We back in the building. We've been gone for a week. But guess what, though? Welcome to the Trap, the Real Atlanta Podcast. We up in this joint today, man. And we gonna kick some real flavor today, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just to see what's going on, man. Hey, my co-host, she been goddamn flying around her, you know what I'm saying? Doing her thug thizzle. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? She's back in the building today. So, what's good, bro? How you been?
I've been good.
Okay,
I missed y'all. I know y'all missed us.
Okay,
yeah, just doing a little bit of family stuff in Miami with my nephew for his first 2 games, and they won Miami Hurricanes.
Go CJ, man. Go, you know what I'm saying? 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Let's go. Yeah, just good to be back in the trap.
Okay, for sure. Lab, how you been, man?
Oh, I've been good, you know. My weekend was like toast with no butter.
Okay.
Dry.
That's a food. If you got this message, it's still dry as a food.
No.
That's it. I've been good, though. I can't complain.
What's going on with you, Chris?
Oh, man, I've been cooling, man. I mean, last weekend I chilled. This weekend I was busy as a fool. But you know what? I was so busy that I couldn't miss to get in the trap. So I'm back, and we're finna get this thing popping today about the motherfucking A. You know what I'm saying? So, Kevin B, what's going good?
So tonight we have a special guest. So let me just say, them shades out.
Okay.
Okay, you may have known him as the CEO of On That Records, which birthed the highly acclaimed Party Like a Rock Star. He's an entrepreneur, hustler since we were youngsters, trendsetter, well-respected, true ATL, and my blood cousin,
Okay.
which is one of the best jokesters and joners in the family.
Okay.
On that King B.
Bye-bye.
Let's go.
Thank y'all for having me here, man.
Okay, no doubt, man.
The
No,
trap.
we appreciate you coming back again. You know, he was here before, but we had to come back with the family, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
So,
I
you
had
know,
to come back, man.
and we had a real ATL going on, what we're finna kick about today, Kim.
That's
so
right.
What the topic is today?
And we would be remiss if we didn't have him on here.
For sure.
But the topic is about Atlanta.
Okay.
Still respected or joke?
Okay.
So we want to talk about Atlanta before, now, and where we're headed. So I just want to just start off and just give my little spiel about how I feel Atlanta was to me before. Remembering it being the powerful civil rights leaders. We had black mayor, historically black colleges, entrepreneurs, all of this type of stuff. And I can remember the 96 Olympics brought all kind of stuff to the city, which helped us to grow and develop into what they said we were known as the major city at that point.
Okay,
Yeah.
for sure.
So it's still around that time, 96, that's when Freaknik was happening too. So you got all these people that's coming around being attracted to our city, like, dang, you can get a house for this amount, you know what I'm saying, with this kind of land, they can do what they want to do, and you got entrepreneurs, you got people on the music scene, moguls being birthed here, the whole 9, so people seeing all this stuff that's attracting them to our city. But then you also look at around the time when like Hurricane Katrina happened. Mm-hmm. So now you had all these evacuees coming and stuff like that. So our city really started to become overpopulated. You know what I mean? So it was starting to be this big mixing melting pot. So I want to start and say we have always been a city of family and love,
For sure.
and always welcomed everybody. But damn, was that the problem?
For sure it was the problem. What you think, Bingo?
Man, listen, man. I remember when Katrina, all that happened. I just remember when the city started fluctuating with the crowds of people and stuff, man. And you know, you can only tell the only way I can tell because I remember how we used to speed on the expressway. Just think, this the only real way I could tell how much traffic. Like, bro, we used to come down 20 wide open. I used to go from Camilton Road to goddamn South DeKalb Mall in 10 minutes, man.
Right.
Dead seer wide open now, man. Now that trip take 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what time of day it is. If the influx of people came to Atlanta, and that definitely grew the city. And with the growth of the city, it not saying it diluted it, but it's almost taking, like, you know, just imagine Atlanta being Hennessy and pouring a bottle of vodka in some Hennessy together. It's just a mixture. So now the taste of our city is changing. It done changed up, but you know, hey,
It definitely changed.
it done changed, and people don't understand, like, Atlanta itself, man. We reinvent ourselves so much that we don't even get to know our city. Your city be done. Atlanta be done something. You will miss it if you not just in it. If you take, just say you take a year off to go handle your business and ain't studying what Atlanta doing, you done missed a year worth. You ain't no telling what you done missed within that 1 year. You know what I mean? And we that kind of city. But you know, we are definitely evolving.
Yeah.
And Atlanta is becoming that futuristic city. And see, people don't understand what we doing. We just evolving. And so, you know, and the OGs had to bring it to my game, like, no, they remember even when before we was around how it used to be.
Yeah.
And they see it at this point, and they the ones to let me know, hey, this just evolving. So everybody just imagine Atlanta in the year 2072. Just imagine, or the year 3025. Let's do that. Picture what Atlanta would be like in the year 3025. This is the beginning of Atlanta going to a more geographic, like its future. It's not just saying the future. It's just a lot of stuff that's opening up. A lot of stuff that will be opening up for the community. I was just telling a dude today, football and stuff. All that stuff is cool, but our kids need to be more computer literate. More digitalized, there's more things. It's just the changing of the time. But Atlanta is going to a broader city, man, like New York. New York got all fluctuations of people.
And you know, and I don't mind that. I'm here for it. I've always been here for that. My thing is, I don't want to lose the pure essence, though, of what the ATL is. Because I feel like the more we bring people into the mix and stuff like that, I don't want to lose what drew people here. Like, I'm talking about some real deal. I'm talking about down south, humble, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. I don't want to lose that in the process, which to me it seems like, you know, has been lost. And I don't want to lose that part of it.
That's what I feel too.
Can I ask y'all a question, just in general, from somebody who's not from Atlanta? Do y'all think all the reminiscing stifles progress, though? Like reminiscing back to this, or thinking about when we used to be that, when we're trying to move forward as a city and as a people itself. You know, some people say, man, y'all gotta let that go. We gotta move forward. I'm just throwing devil's advocate out here. Like, you know, King B said, he said, hey, we trying to move forward. We trying to be a more technology driven, more, you know, whatever case the future may hold for us. We're trying to do that. But sometimes people say reminiscing back to the past stifles your progress. Do y'all think that's the case?
Yeah, you know what somebody told me? An out-of-towner told me, like, I don't forget what it did. He was, I want to say he's from the West Coast. Somebody from out of town. It was one of these coast dudes, one of my coast. He was like, man, the thing that's working against Atlanta is the southern hospitality that y'all had. And when he said that, he rung it all the way up. It's like, southern, and I put it into play, man. Atlanta did, we do come with a lot of southern hospitality. Yeah. And it used to be real heavy back in the early 90s. Right. And you know what I mean? It's drying up. Our southern hospitality is not, it's not hospitality as it was, because it done sucked in so many people. And people, southern hospitality will give people the wrong impression of you.
Yeah.
which was a gift and a curse.
Right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because we use Southern hospitality to kiki and goddamn finesse your ass out of whatever.
Right.
You know, it's all
That
Southern
way, that
hospitality.
way, you know
Oh,
what
these
I'm saying?
niggas green.
You're right,
And
right.
then your stuff missing.
That was
Yeah.
the-
You got your draw.
But
mean,
then,
that's
but
crazy.
then, but
That's
then,
crazy.
not just saying that. So the hospitality, okay, yeah, come on in, yeah, it's all cool, yeah, cool. And they're like, oh shit, we gotta set up shop right here. And they know they called it and come on down here.
That
So
part.
now they
That
down
part.
here, they don't need you no more because I done turned them on to Misfit Radio. Once I turned them on to
yeah,
Misfit
yeah,
Radio,
yeah.
goddamn, I don't need them no more. Next thing you know, I see them on Misfits and shit.
Yeah.
I'm at the house.
Look at that food.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you know they was finesse their way in. You know what I'm saying? So we was talking about that earlier on the ride up here. We were like, well, what it is? I guess we done let everybody in. The same thing you just said with the Southern hospitality.
Yep.
We done let everybody slide in, so they'll slide in, so they think we sweet, so they think they can just come over and take over. You know what I'm saying? Not only on every aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Taking over everything, and we think we losing the essence of what we were. You know what I'm saying? Like we was a cool place to be, like with the Freaknik, and when they got the Olympics and all that stuff, they were like, but Atlanta's a place to be. But now they saying, but they got looking crazy, like by Atlanta some slick, lame shit, really.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then you get here and you think it's lame to the real folks who from here, and your ass gonna get turned upside down. You know what I'm saying? Just like in New York, people thought we were slow. Everybody around it thought, well, Atlanta's slow. We're gonna go there and take over. Miami boys came. They thought it was slow. They gonna just take over. Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and you know, again,
Yeah.
with Atlanta, whether you know it or not, we have been growing off people coming to this city. That has been our our expansion on other towns and other cities. People were coming to Atlanta when they dared to go other places.
Oh, yeah.
So that gave us that advantage.
Yeah.
The guys that all ran from y'all towns in the early 90s, they all ran to Atlanta. That gave us the influx that gave us the difference. So now you know all the powerful guys that was missing in those dangerous cities, they was all in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That produced
Right.
all that Freaknik brought them down here, so they seen it. Okay, it was smooth. And this, you know, it just Atlanta. That was it's a gift and a curse having all these people down here. But you know, it's a gift if you know what you're doing and you got the right influence of people. Cause the first people that came from out of town to Atlanta was great stand-up people.
Right.
It was the creme de la creme of other towns that wanted to be successful and be around other successful black people, and they wanted to mingle amongst people without so-called that stigma of being rich or
Yeah.
see, Atlanta don't have rich people.
Right, no.
We don't have rich people.
Nobody celebrity does.
Man, once we put on Air Force One, we are all the same. You hear me? Once we put on Air Force One, we are all the same.
Yeah, that part.
That's Atlanta. You hear what I'm saying? And people come down here, and you know, that's what draw them to us, and just you know, so after years of them being down here. After years of good people coming down here, well, they done ran out of good people to come to your town. What you thought came after them?
Right, the bad
We
ones.
be the game.
Yep,
Same
yep,
game
yep.
on about the Miami boys. That first Miami boy crew was the good crew.
Sure was.
The kingpins, the ones that had the bricks, the ones that put everybody on, the
right.
ones that motherfuckers love, the ones that these Atlanta niggas would go against you right now
now,
about.
Hey, you talking about it,
The
bro.
ones that came after them,
Yeah.
they was with the bullshit. They was with the oozes and all the goddamn the murders and the hard trapping and taking shit and hey, fuck that, taking your trap. That was them. They didn't have that game.
Yeah.
Right.
But they followed the good people. The good will be followed by the bad in all situations.
That's true. That's true.
Trust me. So if all the good people walk up out of here,
Yep.
well, all them good ass folk up, man, let's get the hell on. Hey, get the hoolum. You understand? Cause the good folk left. You understand?
yeah.
But
Right,
that's a normal thing that people just really gotta focus up on. So we can be in. One thing about it, man, we can't lie to ourselves. Let's just stay focused on what it really is. Man, listen, man, we got good people from out of town, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of great people, man. And speaking of Katrina, man, I met some great people during the Katrina. I'm talking about they was down all the way fucked up.
Yeah.
And just, you know, we was eating so good at the Katrina time. Man, my niggas used to ride around literally looking for them. Literally, $1,000 they ass. Here, stack, put you in a room, come on. We used to do that. Come stay at the studio, and you know what I mean? Luckily I did that, you know. And I done helped a couple people that turned out even, and they developed to be some reputable people, man,
Yeah.
and they came to Atlanta, they did successful thing, and they moved on and they
Yeah.
did their stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and I recommend, you know, I commend those people that came to Atlanta and bettered our city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They
Right.
added to our city. You know, what's a lot of people came to the city and took from. There's a lot that came and added.
Right.
Let's not forget those.
Can't forget the good one they did add for sure.
Can't forget those.
But like you said, it's always the bad or follow the good.
the
But like I
bad.
say, so how do we fix some of this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, where do we even start? Like, to keep it. I don't want us to just be plateau neither. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because
right.
it is so many great people here, entrepreneurs, people with, I'm talking about genius ideas, inventors, all that kind of stuff. Especially being in a city like this. You know what I mean? Where they're able to, you know, jump out there and do these certain things that they couldn't dare do in another city. You see what I'm saying? So how do we, you know, especially for the young ones coming up, because we depending on them behind us to keep this city going. You know what I'm saying? Keep it flowing.
That's a hell of a question. That how we gonna keep them
going.
Keep them going, because like, you know what I'm saying. And basically, like we saying, where we went from, where we at now, where we going.
Yep.
Like we gotta say, like where we at now, it's got to be a change in the stigma of saying like, hey, these kids gotta understand, like realize like where you from and what Atlanta stands for real. Don't have this shit like we're not what they're putting on the internet or what they're placing on TV or what Atlanta is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we have to stop that. We got to stop that stigma now.
Yeah.
Because we like when he going forward in the future, like he said, the years you just said, the
Yes.
Buck Rogers years you just
Yes.
said, hey
Yes.
man, we don't know what
Yes.
what it's gonna be.
You
You
know,
know what I'm saying?
We not even know if Atlanta be Atlanta still, like, but it's definitely a change. Atlanta has been changing. It's been currently changing the whole time that we've been representing it.
Yeah.
When
Yep.
you came out of Grady, it was that change. When I
Yeah.
came out of Grady, I mean, it was that change.
Yeah.
Our whole timeline, it's
Right.
been changing the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we're seeing a change for the worse. All our changes have been for the better. This is what made Atlanta so popular.
Yeah.
You got every now and then you're gonna take a lick.
Yeah.
Take a lick.
You've been winning 30, 40 years, man. Since I've been watching y'all.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers. Y'all been winning since the Braves been kicking
Right.
ass in the early 90s. Hold up, you know what I'm
Ever since
saying?
the Braves were
Listen, I
winning,
can
yeah.
sit back and check these Atlanta niggas.
yeah,
I'm an Atlanta
yeah.
nigga.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I have to check myself.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes, you know, like, you know, I'm not tripping, but we have evolved, and sooner or later you gonna trip up. And we have took stumbles and tripped, you know, with all type of stuff. In Atlanta, everything is ours. The football team fuck up, we take a trip. The goddamn basketball team fuck up. The rappers fuck up. Whatever happened in Atlanta gonna take the brunt for them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
hockey, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you can't say nothing about Atlanta, man. You can't.
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
And we just going with that, and you know, and that's every city. And I'm proud to be from Atlanta, and I'm going with like I'm saying, we going whatever Atlanta going through, it's on us, bro.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
on us, bro.
Yeah.
It's on us.
To show like you be like Atlanta, like we born and bred, like you know what I'm saying like me coming from being in Atlanta, born at Grady, and then you know I was brought to Hunter Street. Like Hunter, people don't know what Hunter Street is.
Yeah.
Old Hunter Street is Martin
Yeah.
Luther King. You know
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Hunter
So
Street, that
that's
Martin
where
Luther
I've
King.
been
Yeah.
all my life. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like I'm like real for real Atlanta. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like I used to like feel like, man, anything you say, like you have to battle these people on the internet about, you know what I'm saying, about Atlanta. We're gonna talk bad about Atlanta. Oh, that's Atlanta. That's how they do. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't gonna tell us what Atlanta do, and y'all not from here, and y'all ain't been here. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Just stop it. That's what killed me, man. I get so heated. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though I'm not a Falcon fan, but I still, hey, it's still Atlanta. I was cheering for them today. How about that?
But you know what? And like B said, even if our team, sorry, whatever the case may be, we're gonna win it and ride.
We gonna win.
We
we
gonna
ride
do
with
that.
it. We ride with
And
it.
hoping for a better season
Right,
next year.
next
We
year.
ain't just finna jump out the bus.
They know we
Of
want.
course
Hey,
not.
they know one thing about us, but we want one win. We gonna party like
Man,
we
what?
gonna
We
party like
And we don't beat nobody the whole season. As long as we beat the Saints.
Yeah,
We
beat the Saints.
won.
Yeah, we ain't got but 2 games. Both of them against the Saints.
Boy, you gonna party like boy, you
Man,
gonna
what
party
you
like
talking about?
crazy,
Going in the
boy.
street.
Boy, party in the street, man.
5-star CB says we have to unite and be vocal about the true essence of Native Atlanta. Talk about it. Talk about its rich history and a movement that keeps the torch lit for the culture.
For sure.
I've
for
been
sure.
thinking about that. It's amazing that he said that. Me and my whole thing is I can go back like to
That's your cousin that said that too.
Yeah.
That was Sharon.
you shouldn't even told me that. But anyway,
That's his favorite. That's his favorite cousin.
Hey, listen, my family's full of jokes. I gotta reread it to make sure she ain't telling me jokes. Reread it to make sure. That's all I'm saying. But either way, but now like we got essence of Atlanta. Like we hardcore Atlanta. Like we and me, my whole family, we come out of Great and all of us went straight to Pier Home. All of us got Pier Home, Drew Drive on all our things. So we come out of that and we spun out from Atlanta from that.
Yeah.
A lot of Atlanta people spun out from that. But during those times that we were coming up, we had great people like Hosea Williams that we watched do amazing things. You know what I'm saying? And before then, we had Martin Luther King. We got a lot of Joseph Lai. We got Andrew Jackson. There's a lot of great things and great people that came in Atlanta and really pushed Atlanta to the forefront of being successful. It ain't have nothing to do with rap. It didn't have nothing to do with movies. It didn't have to do with sports. It didn't have nothing to do with none of those things that are popular about Atlanta today. You know what I'm saying? So that alone shows the resilience and where we come from. The essence of Atlanta has nothing to do with none of the things that Atlanta is known for today.
Right.
And I almost it would lose it would baffle somebody if you try to ask them like, what is Atlanta known for? What's the oldest thing you know Atlanta for? They're gonna tell you T.I. They're gonna tell you T.I. I'm gonna tell you for a house. Call it out.
Listen.
They're gonna tell you for a house.
Oh no.
They're gonna tell you T.I. You understand?
Yeah.
I just, in my thing, in my lifetime, in my span, cause I'm a little older. I'm 50 plus. I'm with the 50 crew. You understand?
Yeah.
We done seen a lot of things change. You understand? I seen a lot of great men. You know what I mean? I've been watching the game since they were running numbers. You understand? Atlanta game, I done seen the game come from running numbers, pimping, crack, rapping, acting, to where we at now.
Right.
I done seen that level, and throughout those times, it's been great leaders in all those fields. All those fields had great leaders. You know what I mean? All those fields had great leaders and great things coming. A rapper, name one rapper that we could compare to Hosea Williams himself. Go. Name one rapper that done did what Hosea, half of what Hosea did.
Right.
We almost can't name no rappers that have done anything for Atlanta, so we almost can't let a rapper be. We can't. We can't even let them speak for us or take the credit for shit they done did when they you ain't got damn playground in it. What team you pushing, bro? I have a talk with my people at my coalition and my I got people that I talk to every day that represent Atlanta. We talk deep about this shit. Man, we just figured out like we taking in all this stuff, but bro, they only done to Atlanta. We only have a few that done for Atlanta, and that's what needs to be checked. The done for Atlanta, not the done twos. We know who done two.
Right.
Man, we got to figure that out fast.
Right.
We have to figure that out fast, and and as soon as we can nip that in the bud and get that on the page, it'll let you know who is really who.
So you think, hey bro, you think it really, when you said that in every aspect it was a leader, that's the number one problem right now. We don't have nobody to lead. We may have some, we ain't following the lead.
Our leader's so fucking blind right now, you can be scared to get it, you should be scared to follow him.
Right.
We got misleaded followers. Listen, man, I'm just saying, me. Man, I'm a real leader. A real leader gonna tell you that it's gonna be all right.
Right.
Knowing we finna goddamn crash out, bro. But get what though? He's standing behind that. A real leader gonna stand behind that. Me, one thing about what real leaders is, this is what the real leaders is. I'm the last leader of example. These niggas ain't leading by example no more. They leading by motherfucking verses. It's a difference.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a leader by example. When I put down something, man, I done that. If I tell you don't do it, that's cause I done it. It didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Well, it did.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a leader by example. I'm not speaking on none. I'm not gonna tell you about that microphone, bro. And I ain't been never touched no microphone. I'm not gonna tell you about Painting a car, I never painted a car. But running the streets of Atlanta, perfected it.
Right.
Running the rap game, perfected it.
Right.
Being a stand-up guy in Atlanta, perfected it. Certain things, that's my avenue, and certain stuff I'm gonna stay out of. But hey, listen,
Right,
man,
right.
we got Atlanta, we got Atlanta.
I can't, bro. I'm gonna cut you off, but I don't see nobody who said any flaw on your name.
Yeah,
so,
no,
so what
it
you
ain't.
saying is not like you just put like nobody ain't just popping their collar. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you a story, quick, fast, bam. In the midst of Paul like a rock star, man, I pull up in Born Home one day. You ain't gonna never hear this, cause I ain't heard it. I pull up in Born Home one day. I see the sheriffs, and they putting folks out. He just pulled in. I'm behind them. As they pull in, he pulled right on Wood Circle. They got a big truck and niggas jump out. Boom, they run up to the lady door. And I went around the apartments. When I come back around, they got the lady stuff out, and she was out there, and it was somebody. I put her like, man, how much she need? Cause they was up there trying to like, man, they finna put the lady out, man. Her rent shit. It wasn't them probably like $2,200 or $1,800, something like that.
Right.
Man, I peeled this ball with the $1,800. Didn't know the lady or nothing. Get what I tell the man? Oh no, guess what he say? He say, shit, you might well follow me around because about 8 more folks I'm finna put out too. Get what I say? Come on then.
Right.
Let's go.
Right.
And it was like, when he said it was like a mission from God. Like, boy, I need you to come around here and pay these other folks rent. Guess what I did? Follow them all the way around them apartment, boy. I paid about 8 folks rent to keep them from getting put out. Man, I probably spent about $7,500, $6,000. You hear what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing. It wasn't nothing to me, and it wasn't nothing nobody even seen. This something motherfuckers ain't even heard.
Right.
These days, motherfuckers ain't gonna give you nothing and do
Man,
nothing for you if
what?
y'all don't record it.
That's
Right.
right.
If they can't do nothing for you and you ain't gonna tell 1,000 million folks he did it,
Right.
he not gonna do it for you.
Right.
He only gonna do something for folks that can be recognized to do it. You understand? He leading by verses.
That's real. Yeah.
Leading by verses. You ain't
Leading
leading
by
by
verses.
example.
Right.
You leading by verses. You understand? So your verses, if you leading by verses, you can say anything. But if I'm leading by example, you doing it. Man, come on, man. I be out here talking this Atlanta thing. You know why? Because I done it and I did it. You know why ain't nobody pulled up and said nothing about me? Because even if they don't know me, when they do ask who I am, all the questions get answered right there. Now, when you don't see people on my timeline clicking, oh, this nigga ain't, they ain't finna say nothing about me. This one of them you can't even scrap, bro. I'm the one that stamped. I'm the stamper. We got a bunch of stampers in Atlanta. And a lot of us done stamped the wrong people. We done stamped and we done vouch for the wrong ones, and we done let a lot of wrong people in the situation. I guarantee you, I'm not the only one that been stamping niggas that want their stamp back. That's a whole other part.
When they stamp back.
And it's a few that I want my stamp back too, guys. Give my stamp back.
Like you said, you stamping these folks ain't what they is, man.
That's real spill.
And then we sit there and talk about like that story what he just said, right? Like he said, nobody don't know nothing about that. So he ain't bragging about it. He just talking about what he did that would nobody know about. That's why I say I don't see no stain on the man's name. But you know, Atlanta, you know, like he said, this the way the new era goes. Like when stuff going down, like when folks would get put out, they would have whipped out the phone to record these folks. So just instead of just putting more, you know what I'm saying, shame on them people's names, you know what I'm saying?
Or they probably would have stopped at the very first when he said, I pay HUD. He said, hey, come on right here. Hey,
man,
I'm gonna get ready to go. I ain't got nothing there. I can just help her.
No, it's like this, cause I came up under good people, man. I came up under people like in our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
We came from Atlanta people, man. We get money and we take it back to the hood. Everybody. That's a part of being a leader. A leader gonna lead everybody to the money, whatever, or go get it and bring it back and spread it around. Everybody that done ever been around me or up under me, I gave them game to eat. I didn't bring nobody no fish. I taught everybody how to fish.
Yeah.
I never gave not one of these guys a fish.
Yeah.
But I gave them all fishing rods and how to fish and worms and shit.
Right.
I gave them fishing worms, the rod, the worms, and I showed them what the lake was. I never gave not one person a fish. You understand?
Right.
So don't nobody owe me nothing.
Yeah.
Cause I came from a line of fishermen that gave me the fishing rod game and the same game. But the game that I handed off to them, I look back, they ain't handing the game off no more.
That's the problem.
You understand? And it been coming down the hill for generations. Game,
Yeah.
game, helping people out, helping
Yeah.
people get over. We done lost that.
Yeah.
We done lost that within ourselves, within the community, within the motherfucking city, within the state, within the country, within the world.
5-star CB says, "Hey B, that's the real Atlanta, and all of us are the leaders for our city."
That's it, man. Like, listen, man. Even that, man. I'm being a spokesperson for those people that can't really speak the way I speak because they still do certain things, and they can't get a look. I don't do none of those things.
Right,
I'm from those places.
Right,
I
right.
know those people personally.
Yeah.
We have common denominators, but we got true leaders out here in the city. You know what I mean? That's not as vocal as me,
Yeah.
and they're not as visual as me, but they feel inside the exact same. You know what I mean? And I'm just here to speak for those people and us together. And having these conversations about what really needs to happen
Yeah.
and what is the real cancer to this thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
And like you said, how we handed this stuff down, like you said, handed down the rods and the worms to this
Yes.
person, showing them how to fish. So you
Yes.
keep handing this stuff down.
Yes.
Well, who holding it then? Because
Yes.
somebody holding it because it
Yes.
ain't being passed
It
no more.
ain't
Who's
being
the
passed.
holder?
Somebody hold-
Somebody holding
Do
it
you
for
think?
ransom.
Do you think somebody holding it, or do you think passing it down? When you're passing it down, the people that you're passing it down to don't want to accept it because it can be that too.
They
It
be
can't-
putting it down.
Yeah, it can't be that
Yeah.
you passing the rod, you trying to show them how to fish. And they're like, I don't want to fish. I'm gonna go to the frozen food section to get my food. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to put in the effort to get what they need. They want it quick, fast, and easy.
And you know what? I'm glad you said it. That's the thing too, because nowadays people don't want, and I say this all the time, they don't want to take the stairs no more. They want to go straight to the top on the elevator. The best grind and hustle and stuff come from you taking the stairs. That's where you get that grind and that endurance and all that stuff from.
Sure.
They want to skip all that. No, you need that to build your character.
I'm
You
gonna tell-
missing that.
We talked about something earlier on the other show. We were talking about how people used to sell CDs and stuff out the back of their trunk.
Yeah.
And we talk about how the artists now get on this streaming, and they might have 1 billion streams and get $4,000. I said, can you imagine if they sold each one of their singing CDs for $1 to 1 million people? They would have $1 million. But people don't want to put in that effort to do that kind of work.
No,
they want
they
to
don't
drive
want-
around
no,
and
they- man, this
present
microwave
themselves,
system's crazy.
present what they have to certain people. Miss Mixlaw says, every man for himself, and I hate that for us. Character is built from the stairs. So,
Yep.
yeah.
I believe
it's
it.
most definitely because like it's like whatever you work hard for, you'll never give it away. You know what I'm saying? If it's easy come, easy go, you'll give it away and be like, you know what I'm saying, like you ain't putting it's no effort toward that.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying, you just give it away. You know.
Right. And you know what? And that's why when I said that in the introduction for B, because I always saw you even coming up, you know what I'm saying, high school or whatever, I always saw you just moving and grinding. You never stayed still and stagnant. You know what I'm saying? You was always on to the next, on to, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Always.
that
So I always saw that grind and stuff, and our family is pretty much like that. We gonna hustle up. We gonna make it do what it do. But I
Right.
saw him do that, so I can say I know this been since he was a youngster, how he is, and that's
Yeah.
just that
Yeah,
for sure.
And another thing, and it's just us. I thought about something when you just said that. You like, oh yeah, they don't want to fish, don't want to go to the fruit session. Man, I just realized they don't even want fish no more. They want steak.
They won't stay. They won't
So me giving you a fishing rod, worms, and showing you what a lake at ain't even gonna.
Get it.
do it.
They're gonna drop it down and keep
Think
going.
about what I'm telling you here. So, but eating steak, that fucks up the society. That has shit going their way. Woo, 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 woo. And steak is not as abundant as fish.
Right.
That's why. That's what fish is. Fish is an abundant food, clean food, and there's many of them.
Right.
Man, everybody eat steak, man. They run out of steak before they run out of fish.
And it's hard to digest.
And it's harder to digest.
Digest.
And it's tougher. And it's,
Tougher.
you hear what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, so if it's just times change. So I don't want to change what I've learned. Because if I don't teach what I've learned, they ain't gonna be like me. You understand? So I'm teaching motherfuckers, and it's people like me all over the city, OGs all over me, trying to put in the right things to do to the younger ones. But the younger ones they don't listen to the older people like we did.
Right.
The younger one listening to a motherfucker younger than him. You got to
Right.
be 11 years old to teach these motherfuckers
Right,
something. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
And guess
You
what?
want to teach an 18-year-old something? Be
11,
11.
right. They're going back to
That's real.
That's real.
'cause
You
I've
ain't, you
seen
can't
it,
be
bro.
25, you can't be 30, and then older than them and tell them shit.
They call
No,
they call
no,
women
it's the
big
new
brother.
shit. Listen to 11-year-old. I'm telling you now, that's how mixed up society is.
Yeah.
And us chasing the it's the internet and the fast things and the pop up the microwave.
Right,
The
the
microwave,
You
yeah.
understand? It's the microwave.
I talk about that microwave all the time because, man, that's what they want. They want to pop it in the microwave to be done in 2 minutes.
Man, warm your plate up in the
Man,
oven.
put, hey,
Come
man.
on, man.
Take
Warm
old
your
school.
pepper
Go
up.
warm your plate up in the oven.
Let that
one
oven warm up.
Let that oven warm up. Put your plate in there on some aluminum
Right,
foil or
what you
however you
talking
do it.
about?
Try warming your food up in the oven
Right.
for a little while.
Right.
Yeah.
Boy,
Bring your microwave to a rest. Go buy the popcorn in the jar. Go
Yeah.
get some butter and
Yeah,
freshly
put on
pop
the
your popcorn, man. Let's try that right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's try
Time,
that,
man.
man. Let's
Yeah.
try that, man. Warm your food up in the oven and pop your microwave on the stove in the skillet, man.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
popcorn, yeah,
Go
yeah.
back to what got you here.
Right.
You understand? What got me here is, and I just want this for anybody behind me, man. Bro, man, find somebody that's doing something positive, and he been doing it for a long time. Don't look at these 10-minute motherfuckers, man.
Right.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker been on goddamn 3-4 years, no,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I'm talking about some longevity, man.
Yeah.
Look around and see who been doing it for a long time. Get around them and get much game and effort from them, man, and follow those suits, man, and stay around positive people, man. Cause it's negative people, man. I've lost a couple of family members being around a negative motherfucker for 10 minutes, and it costing him 10 years. You understand? Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, man.
Ms. Mixler said it's a different respect for whatever you have when you have to work for it. 5-Star CB says they talk about getting it from the mud, but ask somebody who came from the hood.
Shit, boy,
Ms.
you-
Mixler says I took the microwave out my house. My young adults had to be reprogrammed.
Yeah.
For real, bro,
Got
definitely.
to.
Right.
And guess what, though, bro? Like, people like you and other people I've seen, bro, I appreciate the way some cats are really reprogramming themselves and trying to spew out some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we could be around here, like you saying, doing the same thing, going back and following the younger cats.
Yeah.
And be up on a younger cat, like big bro and a younger cat in their 20s or 30s and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and not listening to like and knowing better just because he done ran up some money through the microwave and got a little money right quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think that just because he got the money, he's a big bro. I think that's a real major problem in Atlanta.
But even on a couple of shows back that we talked about, because even like back in the day, I remember my uncle them sitting down talking to my cousins them, you know what I'm saying, about the game, about the streets and stuff.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
sat there and they listened, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
So you
right.
had the old heads, what they say old heads, and your uncles and stuff like that, where they'll pull them young boys to the side and stuff and talk to them, and they would actually sit there and listen and take it in. Because guess what? He said they were leading by example. They knew not to follow nobody that hadn't been there and done that before. You know what I'm saying? They knew exactly who to listen to and who not to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You know,
real
we-
spill.
and every week we be on here when we talk about things in the Trap or the Real Atlanta podcast. We talk about things that we've been through, so we can tell you what we've been through. We can't tell, cause I can't tell you, like I'm saying, I can't tell you how to paint no car, but I know how to probably tell you how to take the battery out or fix the brakes. But I can't tell you how to paint it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we gotta talk to these people and tell these people, like, if we're gonna make a change, that's how we gotta change. Look, tell these folks, like, shit we done been through, with things we done through. Like, look, you don't want to fall down that cliff. That same cliff I fell down, I climbed back up. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, don't fall this way. Don't come this way.
I'm more on some I'm about ready to clip all the dead leaves, the leaves that ain't ready to get the game and run it the way Atlanta trying to go. We about to clip all them leaves. Cause we ain't gotta put energy in those dead situations. If they ain't building fruit, if they branch ain't building fruit, we finna clip all those leaves.
Flip that motherfucker.
You know what I mean? That's what we on, bro. Cause we've been trying to mend, and it's making the whole Atlanta plant bad. If we don't clip these
Ain't
leaves,
bearing no fruit.
they ain't bearing no fruit. They're just using energy, sucking the energy, and we can let it go to these ones that's bearing fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I told a dude the other day, they talking about all the snitching stuff. Man, I say, boy, we talk to you all day about niggas that took their charge. I know niggas down the road that took another nigga charge. It's several of those people that stood up and went and handled their business. You talking about all these bad people? Man, listen, boy, you know, I was at Westlake high school graduation. Man, them kids coming down there with all type of honors and badges. They can't even get down the hallway.
Right.
Why we ain't talking about these children?
Yeah.
I'm talking about these, man, it's amazing.
Uh-huh.
The knowledge that they had to have, and just look, man, it's so much stuff that we can actually be talking about.
Right.
It's more things that we can be actually spinning conversation on.
Putting the light on.
Bro, if we stop putting light on negative shit will stop shining.
Yeah.
Damn, you said something.
Yeah.
If you stop putting light on negative shit will stop shining.
And get what? And they seem like, I heard somebody say the same thing you kind of said. It's cool for them to have all them badges and everything on there. They're like, boy, look, I did. Look what I did. Oh, they shining. You know what I'm saying? Got all kind of scholarships and everything, like you said. And we shine more on that than the negative shit. Like, we really can make them for real. But you said something, bro.
You know my thing, bro?
Why you said something?
Let me give you the game. You know the first dude that kind of inspired us, and it was a crossroad guy in this black community for me. That boy Calvin that used to work with McDonald's.
For sure.
Go back to Calvin, bro.
Right. And that
Calvin damn near led. Calvin was a split part for my life. Cause you had to either go get you a job at McDonald's, but on the way to McDonald's, a lot of us got sidetracked. On the way to go to McDonald's to get that job. Cause we all was following in Calvin's footsteps.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even know who the fuck Calvin is.
That's
So,
right.
You understand? And if
That's
you don't
right.
know who Calvin is, this ain't your conversation.
Right.
Just give it 1 minute, we gonna spin the block back
We'll
around.
spin it back around, but
But
this ain't your
Calvin-
conversation. Yeah.
Calvin was a pivotal part of us and my society. And I remember Calvin from Atlanta, and just, you know, this was a stand-up guy and went and did his thing and went to, you know, inspired me. I wanted to goddamn, we all led down that road right then. And Calvin was out, you know, they showed you can have a trip going to work. But for the average black Calvin going to work or trying to get to that, man, the distraction was massive. And I was Calvin, headed out the door to go to McDonald's to get a job. But on my way, I made a $500. A nigga showed me how to make $500.
Yeah.
And that fucked all that Calvin shit up. For real. He even shout out to that boy Calvin.
Right.
Real talk. That's just the way I came.
Yeah.
Hey, but it's a lot on that album just like me. They left out their mama door to go do the right thing. But on the way to do the right thing, somebody showed them something. And how to get money, boy, that was a trick, motherfucker. Show you that, it would blow your mind. I just told somebody the other day, man. Man, my mama told me, boy, look, school ain't even for you, boy. You get too much money in the street. At that time, cause we was going through things. Our bills was out. We about to lose a lot of shit. And I had one of them mama that, hey, me and my mama was brothers and sisters. She didn't put no cut on her game like, here, look, nigga.
Right.
Hey, I don't need a diploma right now. I need you to pay these motherfucking bills. We good on that.
She
You can
was the
count.
realest.
Cause listen, we been count smart. All of them being smart.
Right.
Once I got to 10, 11th grade and she seen that money coming, hey, look, school in the motherfucking way. And my whole generation was on that. Cause a lot of our mamas had them fell victim to crack and a lot of shit that was coming in. Our fathers, it was a lot of shit. You gotta understand that shit was out. A lot of people my age was the man of the house. Yeah, nigga was 15, 16, but he the man of whatever house he going to. He the man of that motherfucker.
Yeah.
My whole generation.
Yeah.
Cause all our mamas is up somewhere over there somewhere, boy. All our mamas. I'm talking about literally, and it sound crazy.
Yeah.
But no, niggas 16, 15, they was the man of the house.
That
Their
is
mom and
very
daddy gone.
That is very true. We
They'll
had the
be
same
back
issue in Chicago.
2 or 3 days, but it was like that. Not saying, but, and you know, I had back then too, and they all was functioning. We had
Very
functioning drug
functioning.
people.
Right,
They were
right,
functioning
right,
junkies.
right,
They were
right.
functioning junkies. Well,
Right.
you know, it's there. But they needed help because it was so massive. The drugs was so massive in there, and they needed help. So, and that gave my generation the manpower to be men, and it built us to be sturdy and to pay bills and to take care of your parents and to love your mama, whether right or wrong. Nigga, most of our mamas was fucking up, and we loved them to the death, nigga.
Yeah.
That's real, Atlanta. Why these niggas won't even talk to their mama, boy? Oh, she ain't give me them Jordans. You understand? Man, My generation came up the toughest, bro, because we had to hold our people's hand through the midst of all that shit, bro. Or be a fuck nigga and say, I don't fuck with my mama because she smoked dope.
Right.
Or I don't fuck with my dad because that nigga be burglarizing or, nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck what my people do, boy. We with them. What's happening? And my whole generation, and they all like that because I know we done had those conversations. You hear me? Nigga, pull up to the trap. Hey, this is my mama. Don't nobody serve her.
Right.
I seen niggas pull up. Okay, yeah, they head forward, however, but that made us men. Because our parents didn't hide it. Especially they had a teenage people in that hey, go get some money. Because I cannot handle this shit.
Yep.
I can't handle it. Okay, cool. Now we gave us responsibility. So that with me having that responsibility, shit, I gave that responsibility to my brother. He got that game and gave it to his little nigga look, and it rolled on down. Somewhere it done stopped. Well, you understand? Because it ain't just about that game, that responsibility. Long after crack, bills kept going. That's the universal motherfucking hustle.
Right.
Paying bills. It ain't just selling drugs or hustling, flipping pies or doing whatever. The ability to pay bills is hustling by itself, nigga.
Yeah.
You a hustler if you pay bills. Nothing else consists of being a hustler. Nothing else consists of being a hustler but paying bills. And if you buy you a car, that was extra.
Right.
That was extra, nigga, you did. If you bought you a car, that was extra.
Yeah.
Right.
You and we got to stay focused on what's mainstream hustling. And we all hustlers. By simply paying bills, bro. Taking care of your children and doing what you need to do to succeed to the next month. And you got to do that 12 times a year. And at the beginning of the next year, you're going to start that cycle over.
Right.
You understand?
It ain't changed. It's the same routine.
You hear what I'm saying? And it don't take much. It don't take much. So, shouts out to all the hustlers. Shouts out to all the hustlers.
Showing up.
Everybody that pay a bill. Everybody that pay rent. Everybody that take care of their children. Everybody that's standing on business, man. Shouts out to you, man. No matter how hard it get, you standing on business is gonna be your salvation. Trust me, that's gonna get you loose. And that's me, man. Responsibility made me.
Yeah.
Just picking up in the neighborhood. I come from the side, listen, and get what though? I can't say I come from the word family call. My family we was alright. I was just a motherfucker. Once they sent me, man, once the streets got hold of me, the streets fucked my game up. I was listening.
He was out of there.
The streets fucked me up, man. Well, it slung me out. Well, I had to goddamn, man, listen, man. I mean, when I got locked up, man, I went to Wright Street. And my old cousin worked down on Wright Street. And I got locked up for some massive charges, some real gangster shit. Some gangster shit. And my mama, like, and she kind of didn't know. She knew, but she didn't kind of know. This was before I was hustling. Before I was hustling, I was robbing. We came from a whole nother line. Before crack, I didn't have nothing to do. We gonna take some. I was with that crew. So just when I got locked up, shit was here like 1990. I got locked up, man. And my mama, they ain't really know what I was locked up for. Boy, my cousin came down there. He was looking and read the charge. But that nigga told my mama them charges, and when I called my mama, she said, baby, I did not know you was out here doing that shit right there.
Oh, wow.
And it scared her cause she reflecting back on, hey, this before. You know what I'm saying? Man, she reflecting on that. So I say that to say this right here. That shit it brings out a different, your character, your past gonna make who you is today, bro.
I think when it comes to our generation, when you said about being the man of the house and being the family, I don't think it was a case of that we were told that we had to do that. For us, because I'm 55, for us it was a case of, man, my mama hurt. I don't want to see her hurt. My mama this, my mama that. I don't want to see her do that, and because I had to do the same thing.
Yeah.
My sister them hungry. I got to figure out how I'm gonna get that to eat.
That was the one.
Right.
That was the one. So I was gonna catch you right there. That's the one. My mama and them, those who chose to do that right there, we wouldn't study them.
Right.
We studied the ones you left in the house.
Yeah.
Mama straight.
Yeah.
She done told you what it is.
Right.
So now you gotta look back, nigga. They gonna tell this and you gotta be the oldest child to get this kind of game.
Right.
You baby children ain't gonna get it. You ones in the middle might have got a little bit of it, but you got to be the oldest child to get this game right here, straight from the mama.
Right.
Like, look here, drive that bus, get them children what they need, make sure they go to school, whatever. You understand?
Yeah.
That's what made you, man. Not necessarily what they were doing, but the responsibilities that they left.
Yeah, right.
You hear what I'm saying? That kind of molded you, bro. Listen, man, it's so hard for these younger dudes to pay any kind of bills, not only their own, but a girl bills. Paying bills to these kids these days, man, it's baffling to them.
Baffling.
It's baffling. Bills. Bills. Just help, you know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
My mama taught me too, man. Don't never get up on girl. Don't be messing with these girls and trying to mess with them for free. You know what I'm saying? Cause my mama and them, like, they come from a long line. Again, you know, we got pimping and hoeing in our family also. So they know how it is. Back and forth. Not just saying that, but I'm just saying they know. My mama used to tell me, don't be messing with these girls and not getting them then. Like, just look out for them. Cause my mama done been, you know, she done gave me all the game on how to treat a woman. And that's why I can know how to treat a woman. My mama insisted on me treating her as my first. Like, just far as, like, you know, how to goddamn treat them, how to politely goddamn what crew them up, the gifts to give them, and just being a polite person. I learned all that from her, man. But yes, man, and we need more of that right there, bro.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what we need. We need more. We gotta teach our kids more. The kids is raising themselves.
Yeah.
They raise themselves.
They're raising themselves.
Yeah.
Without any examples.
All their mom at the club right now. I can tell you all their mom at right now.
Right.
The internet is raising them, actually. Social media is raising them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like all that, and then that to say about the A, that's what they were seeing about Atlanta. They thinking like, okay, this is how Atlanta is, because they seen this on the internet.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
and
even from the
Atlanta ain't nothing
kids,
like that.
even from the kids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like the internet is raising, like you saying, but man, it's crazy, man. Like you said, you were saying, like we got to figure out a way to stop it, or either get them to pick that that rod and worms up again.
Yeah, we gotta get them back to eating fish.
Right.
Yeah.
We gotta get them back to eating fish.
Yeah.
Bottom
Yeah.
line, we gotta get these folk back to eating
Yeah,
fish.
y'all done made these steak
You understand?
Listen, we got to cut all this out. Like he said, cutting out them dead leaves and stuff, because it is going to be ones that don't want to listen and stuff like that.
Yes,
We
we got
can't focus on you
can't
now.
focus
The
on
ones
them.
who trying to hear me,
So I'm trying to listen. That we got to focus on.
yeah,
Yes.
let me catch them
Yes.
before it's too late.
Yes.
Yeah, let me
Yes.
get them.
Yes. It's kind of like this right here. Just imagine raising kids. And so, you know, like, we're going to say, for example, you got 10 children. Say you got 10 children, and you raising, you doing your best for them, doing this bitch, and it's hard on you, struggling, woo, 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 woo. Your oldest 3, hard-headed as hell, want to do what the fuck they want to do. Done start fucking, and they can't tell you that. You hear what I'm saying? And they giving you problems and structurally fucking with you,
Right.
and structurally fucking with the 7 up under them.
Right.
It's gonna break your heart, but you gonna have to get rid of that 3.
Cut them off.
Yeah.
And me, I come from the family where we gonna get rid of the top 4.
Right.
That first 4 got to go, cause we know your ass was on 2 and 2.
So
Yeah.
you was right.
You were
there.
too close to them.
Yeah,
You just hurt too much, so go on ride with them.
Yeah.
Right.
To save the 6, bro.
Yeah.
And until we do that right there, we gonna have to goddamn, man, it's gonna hurt.
It's
But we
hurt.
gonna save. We gonna save. We
Yeah.
gonna save.
Yeah.
You understand? If we don't, and I know people that done lost all 10 of their children because they didn't stop that first 1 and 2.
Ooh-wee.
And that first 1 and 2 trickled down to the whole,
Trickled down,
that same bad
Domino
pattern.
effect. Domino
That same
effect.
bad
Yeah.
pattern that could have been stopped with the
Yeah.
1 and 2.
Right.
And they didn't. It trickled down to all the children.
Run the whole crop.
It ruined the whole crop.
What they say, one bad apple.
Yes, that
Oh,
one
it's the
bad
bunch.
apple game.
Spoil the whole barrel.
You hear me? And that's a part of what we need to do in Atlanta.
But I think too that we scared to do the cutting off when we really know we need to. I'm talking about from
real,
friends
for real.
real.
to your family members or
Damn.
some kids and stuff like
Yeah.
that. We know we need to.
But see,
But-
again, like I said, how you want to make it real simple and easy, how you and what is bringing to you? What is adding to Kim B?
What's it adding?
What's adding to you? What's adding to on deck? What's adding?
Yeah.
Are they just there? You know, I done got rid of a lot of motherfuckers with the just there. You understand?
Yeah.
Me. And I had, I had motherfuckers around me just because I didn't really see. Come to find out I just need me and my girl. What? I done had 18 motherfuckers around me the whole time. I just need me and a motherfucker that can talk professional. When it's time. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, goddamn. I just need professional talk professional when it's time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but, and I thought it was, it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? But knowing what you need
Yeah.
in any situation. Back
Yeah.
to the G.I. Joe, knowing is half the battle. You kids got to grow up in the fucking 80s. You niggas need to, hey, we need to bring some goddamn the 80s commercial back. Listen,
What
we
you
need to
talking
bring
about,
up
bro?
all, we need to bring the big wheel back, the Rubik Cube. We need to bring all that old shit back, man, and try to goddamn chisel these motherfuckers back into position. Get rid of them computers. Let's go buy some motherfuckers. Let's go buy that Monopoly game. These folks ain't never seen a Monopoly board.
Yeah.
Listen, boy, the average motherfucking kid,
Yeah.
man, that nigga ain't never seen a Monopoly board.
Say
Yeah.
know how to play checkers. Learn how to
Checkers?
play checkers and chess.
What the
and
fuck
then
is a
you try-
checker? Ask them.
Right,
Man, them
two
folk gonna
times.
order some. They gonna order that number 3 when you say
Right,
checker.
checker. Number three.
with the
Give me a
fruit
big
punch.
fruit.
Hey, I want a number 3 fruit punch. Game, man, and,
Yeah.
and so that's where we at. Again, time is evolving.
Again. Yeah.
It's evolving.
Yeah.
Man, you throw a Rubik's Cube on the table, they confused.
Right.
A Rubik's Cube, you throw it on the table, they confused. You could damn near throw a calculator on the table, they confused. Don't throw the Declaration of Independence on that, boy. You done fucked up.
Or encyclopedia.
No, the Declaration of Independence, they don't even write in cursive no more.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Oh,
Man, write a
what
child
you talking
name in the
about,
cursive,
boy?
they wouldn't even know what it say.
Yeah, boy.
I have tried this. I have tried it. Everybody gather your kids around right now. Write their name down in it cursive. And if they can't say their name, if they don't know what that say,
Right.
something wrong. Get back at me. Get on my page
Damn,
and get at me.
what the hell they took him from? Why they took that from him, though? for
That's a
real?
whole nother podcast. But
Boy,
we
what you
finna suck
talking
up
about?
all
We
the time
can't suck
right
up the whole time, but
We
boy,
ain't
what
gonna
the
suck
hell
up
they
all
took
this
that
right
from,
here.
man?
We just keep it topic. We're gonna kick up that's a whole topic needs to be discussed. We
Yeah.
only need to talk about that one thing.
Right,
You
right.
understand?
Yeah.
Show no.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
It's
man.
so many pieces to
I
this
have been
thing.
sitting back so long that I see so many things that are wrong.
Yeah.
That they're pulling the tools that we need to fix ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
They're pulling the tools that gonna identify our problems. The
Right.
things that really matter to us as a United States person and all that shit, man, most of that shit wrote in cursive.
Yeah. It is.
I ain't gonna bring that in because I don't want to go this far on this
Yeah,
shit. But
well,
most
that's
of the
a deep- that's a
things,
deep thought right
Uh-huh.
there.
hey, listen, most of the
Uh-huh.
shit that's gonna set your ass loose and really put you on game is wrote in cursive. Why they
Why
stop
cursive
teaching y'all
wrong?
how to read?
Mm.
We'll talk about that later.
That's on the next podcast. For real, man.
Yes,
You had that
yes.
spooky sound right there. You gotta remember, add that
I gotta
spooky
get that
sound.
one.
Yeah, that
like
spooky
you
sound
said,
on the play right there.
That
You know what
clearly
I'm
is
saying?
something, man. Cause like you
And-
say, what they hide.
What they hide, and like I said, once we identify those things that's being snatched away from us, and so we can't really, you can't tell unless somebody is on it, and we talking about it, man. We got so much real shit that we can talk about. That's why when I start my shit, man, I'm gonna have the most potentest shit to talk about. You understand? Cause I got heart-piercing conversations. You know what I mean? And I just want to be in the internet is dangerous. You could put in this internet, man. This internet is like the stock market. So you could put in a little bit. You thinking you winning. As soon as you get this shit your all,
Boom.
as soon as you give this your all, so you just take those little pieces that's coming with this.
Yeah.
Slowly at a time. Don't want more. This is the stock market. You just don't know. You investing in it small. And always invest in small. So you get small returns.
Yeah.
Constantly. With this. You understand?
Most definitely.
Man, don't put your all in it because it's just like stock. As soon as you put it out, it's gonna crash. Boom. Same thing that happened with the Atlanta rappers. They don't fuck around and put their all into the internet. So now once the internet turn on, it's like the stock market closed. Now you just out there in the cold black broke.
Looking crazy
Yes.
as hell.
The bank account done closed because the internet is actually like the stock market. You understand? So like, it's a commercial I seen on Instagram where a dude say this how the stock market work, and he'll throw a bag of chips up under there. He pull a bag of chips up under the door. Then a big bag come out. Like, damn, okay. Then he throw the roll of can up under there. Then a 6-pack of drinks came out. Yeah, he put $5 up under the door, or $20 came out. That nigga took all the money out of his pocket, all the drinks and all that shit, he put it all up under there. The door closed, boom.
See?
The trick. That was the big trick.
The trick.
God damn, man.
And that's what's happening to Atlanta.
Yeah. The big trick.
Boom. So now the door closed. Now everybody looking stupid, and we don't know they scattering and woo
Yeah.
woo. How this going woo woo? You don't know. The door done closed. Boom.
Yeah.
And the only people that took the loss is those that been putting in the big ones that we got out here. The big ones who named us in it and been eating off Atlanta and been representing Atlanta and da. So the loss on those people. You understand? Us real Atlantans, we waiting on that mother to Omega so we stick our $2 back in the machine like we do every day. We been doing that shit for years. You come around and put your all in that shit. We're gonna put $2 a day in that motherfucker, man. Like playing the number, man. That's the success of the Shop Boys.
Yeah.
I didn't let them put their all into the internet. That's why they still moving now. They ain't no internet-driven group. They too stuck on reality. I gave them the game I just gave y'all. Man, you put a little bit in and get a little bit out. Notice those who gave it they all, when the door closed, they didn't have anything else. The internet got it. That's why a lot of old rappers can't even recover because they gave they all to the internet and to the industry, and when it closed and locked them out of there, our shit closed. That bitch ain't do nothing but keep it part like a rock star, and then part like a rock star running that shit over there. Think about this. When the industry door closed on us, they didn't have but Rockstar. Still shopping, all that old banger shit. That shit's still out here living live. It's not trapped and locked into that shit. We ain't got but one song locked into the Matrix, and it's part like a Rockstar, and it's a big ass song.
Right.
It's a difference. You understand?
Yeah.
So we want, that's just something people got to realize on, man. We got to get back to more natural buzzes in the music industry. Make sure everybody in your house like your music. Make sure everybody on your street like your music. Make sure your neighborhood like it. And make sure the West Side like it. Make sure Atlanta like it. It's a process.
Yeah.
Don't just come out there, go from the studio to the radio. No, make sure people like your music. And we got to be stand-up people, bro. You can't be BMU, Chris, and you can't be Kim B if we still watering down. We can't expect better for Atlanta if we still watering down what we telling people and knowing how they need to say it.
Yeah.
What need to be said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That ain't right, bro. You could tighten that up. Whoa. Because for the last 10, 15 years, you couldn't even critique nobody. We got to bring critiquing back in.
Yeah.
What they call it? What they shout that shit? When you critiquing somebody in a positive way. What that shit is?
Constructive criticism.
You constructive criticism. We have to bring that back.
Yeah.
We have to bring back constructive criticism. So you be like, hey, look, man, let me tell you something. My success just for me and being successful, man, I hate on myself so much. I would jump out my body and look at me, my whole surroundings. And this has been a success. This is how we got Paul like a rock star there. Because I jumped outside of me and listened to it and hated on it. Until I got rid of all the shit I can hate on, then it's ready. I'm not finna throw my shit out there and letting y'all hate on me. Man, I'm from Atlanta, my damn self. We invented hate. No, you make sure you hate on all your shit. When Atlanta nigga come out, he done stood in the mirror all night hating on himself. Right. So when he get to you, he know he sharp.
Yeah.
He already know he sharp. Ain't nothing you can say about nothing he done cause we critiqued ourselves. You understand? We construct the criticism ourselves. You understand? At some point, constructive criticism has been gone for at least 12 to 15 years.
Longer than that,
At least 12 to 15 years, you could tell in the music. You could tell in the where we at today. You could tell that people are scared to tell people, hey, you're wrong.
Yeah.
Right.
But that also comes with us when we talking about cutting them dead leaves out. You got to cut them yes people off too. That you in your circle gonna tell you, oh man, that's cool. Them that sound good. Knowing it sound like shit. No. Yeah. So you got to cut them yes people out that circle.
Yes man, We oversaturated in yes men. In the game, like, you know what I mean? In the game, it's oversaturated with yes men. You hear what I'm saying? Listen, man. I was listening to I listened to the Bank and Thug interview, bro.
I'll definitely talk about that.
I listened to Bank and Thug interview, man.
Yeah.
And between me, y'all, and everybody that hear this shit right here, man, Thug done been around a bunch of yes men this whole time.
Yeah.
Boy, he felt totally out of place when Bank was hitting that nigga with some nose and that shit didn't even feel right to him, bro. Yeah, bro. I can look at the look on his face, bro. You know what I mean? But that's a shame. We got to work on that, man. Come on, man. Be able to be checkable, bro.
Yeah.
I don't even let people around that I can't get that. Hey, look, bro, you're wrong. And once I tell you wrong, you feel some type of way. Oh, our friendship over. Cause that, those are signs alone that you might be a little too smart for what we doing. You might be too smart for friendship. Some people are too smart for friendship.
Yeah.
They're too smart to have good people around. You know what I mean? They're too smart for their own good.
Smart for their own good.
You understand? You understand? And that's something that needs to be investigated. That alone. You know what I'm saying? Are you too smart for your own good? Can somebody tell you, hey, you were wrong?
Yeah.
Without you being offended?
Yeah.
Nah, man, you wrong. You wrong, bro.
Well, you wrong. You did
You
wrong,
right
man.
about what you saying, but you wrong for
wrong.
the big picture.
Yeah.
And this what we got to do too. Somebody supposed to stood up for the big picture of Atlanta, and nobody around that motherfucker stood up in the big picture of Atlanta. Like, hey, look, we finna make the city look bad.
Yeah.
Hey, look, all you millionaire rap niggas, hey, listen, before we fuck the city up, we need to come together on the down low and goddamn fix this shit before they figure out we some fuck niggas. Because they could have fixed it, but could nobody tell nobody no. Now the internet got it, and the internet slanging niggas around like a goddamn, like a bar fight.
Right.
Internet slanging the nigga ass around like a goddamn bar fight. Don't worry, motherfucker. Yeah, now y'all could have fixed this behind doors. Nobody would have never knew. You hear what I'm saying? All you had to do is stop the brakes on the top of it and, hey, fix that. Hey, look, man, listen, real Atlanta, we not going bad for nothing, bro. Atlanta been having a problem with Atlanta nigga all this time, bro. We ain't never, man, that shit came settled, but if it instead of a fist fight, instead of call two niggas, call niggas, hey, look, nigga, that's my man. Hey, okay, that's my man, that's my man. Well, hey, y'all got to squash that.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, pull up, meet me in the West End. Y'all niggas finna hug and kiss. That's it. Or meet me at the park or something. That's how that's how we got to get back to it.
That's how you got
But
to get
you
back
gotta
to it.
understand, these rappers, you can't tell them shit because they feel like they ain't a part of this shit until the shit get on their head. Now they Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, you ain't a part of Atlanta
Right.
until shit get bad.
Let these folks know that they are not Atlanta like y'all, like you said, a part. Y'all don't the percentage. What the percentage is? Y'all might be 5%.
We restructured
Hey,
who from
talking
Atlanta.
about-
Listen, man, everybody go get your receipts. You guys that our entertainers and our leaders, you know what I mean? And shout out to them because I know a lot of niggas that do their thing. You know what I mean? Future do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Future do a lot of shit that I see. I ain't talking about him, so you know what I mean? You know I see you, big dog, but listen. This the thing, man. Everybody get with your shit together, man, and figure out who doing what for Atlanta, bro. We got too many powerful people for Atlanta to want for anything. I know a couple of teams right now on the west side that need helmets and little cleats and little shit, little petty shit that there's a couple of niggas that done been told on down the road that would have bought the whole team all the shit and bought all the shit.
Man.
You
Nah,
hear what I'm
nigga,
saying?
for
Hey,
real.
look, if you niggas ain't gonna do what the OGs and the real people that get money doing, we got to reshuffle the get money crew and those who represent crew. We got to reshuffle the ones that represent us.
Yeah.
You hear me? Because I come from a time when all the dope boys represented, and boy, you couldn't find a motherfucker hurt. So that dope boy that was selling all the dope over there in Thomasville, that nigga damn near paid all the rent in Thomasville. Didn't nobody tell you about that. Wasn't nobody hurt. Or beyond that, it's just people. Beyond that, my man Derek from Crucial.
Right.
I'm just say Derek from Crucial. I'm using for a total. Man, Crucial, Derek goddamn do it for a lot of people. Because a lot of people done show him love at Club Crucial. And don't nobody talk about this. Won't nobody say this. Man, people call that man constantly for shit, and he be there. I done seen him take care of people on the down low, bro. I need more people to get in touch with me with down low stories of where one of these rappers, entertainers, or anybody that y'all look up to, what they have done for the city.
Yeah.
Call me and check me, man. Well, okay, yeah, this happened here. But I guarantee you for the money that they've making and the money that they're spending, it's nothing.
Right.
Because you should be able to see it. They spending 20s, 30s, and 40s like they 20s, 30s, and 40s.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
all
So it
this
ain't
shit,
nothing, man.
yeah.
It shouldn't be nothing, man. Bring some of that back to the community, bro, so we can stand behind y'all more. Cause at this point, I'm ready to get rid of y'all, cause you ain't did it at this point, and we ain't expecting you to do nothing else, cause now it'll look cap. It's too late for y'all, this old crew to do something. The next crew coming up,
Yeah.
man, handle the being it right, cause this crew right here that's leaving, man, they ain't did nothing for the city, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't
Like you
did nothing
said,
for the
we're
city.
gonna have to reshuffle this thing, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. But what I want to just get to real quick, just let the people know what you got cooking up before we get out of here.
Well, me personally, man, I got a movie I'm doing, man. It's a miniseries. It's called The Reason. It's perfectly about some hustlers that's coming up on the west side of Atlanta. They mostly moving and hustling, and they doing a lot of stuff in the entire city. And then actually I'm the star of it. So I'm being a hustler on that. And then my cousin get out of jail. He's been played by my homeboy Yo Money from the West Side. So he gets out of jail, and he gets out of jail with this attitude of you know, he gets out of jail with this they owe me some attitude, cause he's a stand-up guy. And the movie is only to show the imbalances that our people getting out of jail with, and they're showing it from their angle and how they look at it. Cause he's a stand-up guy, took charges, but then nobody look out for him while he was down the road, and when he got out, and it just, you know, Atlanta, I don't know, man, but this everywhere. When people get out of jail, man, it's a disconnect with their family and everybody. They have to be rehabilitated. But this guy, this shows that little piece when he get out and he's not rehabilitated. He been locked up for a while and he started turmoil and started a lot of stuff. It'll be a lot of stuff going on here, and it's basically showing you that we have the same scenarios, but it'll be handled in an Atlanta fashion. That's it.
Hey man, we need me and Kim to cameo on that thing.
Oh yeah, man, listen,
You
I'm
know
having
what I'm saying?
everybody in this movie, because that's why I stretched it out, because I want to be able to run up on people. Everybody gonna be in it. I'm gonna be, you know, the movie is pretty much about me, and my character is just like, you know, I'm an OG, you know what I mean, hustler in it, but my character is more like what I am for real. I'm just like giving game on it, and it's teaching, you know, I got slick scenarios that I want to, you know, I'm gonna be punchlining, and I'm also narrating it. You hear what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm narrating the movie too. So
That's
that's what I got going on. And I got the other Atlanta on Deck Records. I'm coming out with me a CD now. I'm waiting on everybody to get their shit. So if you're doing music in Atlanta, man, please go and put y'all shit together, because I'm telling you now, I'm about to do a motherfucking compilation. On Deck Record presents the other Atlanta, featuring everybody that fucking with me, man. If you're fucking with me, tap in, man. You know what's going on. I'm gonna have everything big to everything small on this motherfucker. But get what though? It's all the other Atlanta for sure.
Open mic ATL said he needed roll. B-Dot said he needed roll too.
Oh, B-Dot in it, man. Listen, that's my man. B-Dot gave me a lot of things, man. B-Dot, I need to get with B-Dot. Me and B-Dot, man. Listen, me and B-Dot finna start an open mic. B-Dot, we finna start we need to do the open mic joint back. We do the I want to bring back that talent thing back in Atlanta.
Bring back that West Side
Bring
Wednesday,
back that
man.
West Side Wednesday.
Hey,
That's
man,
exactly what I'm
for
talking about.
real.
I'm finna bring that back.
West
We
Side
did an
Wednesday,
open mic
yeah.
thing where I can find talent and I can sharpen talent, because that's the problem with our music industry. It's not, still is no longer sharper than steel.
Yeah.
You understand? They're not as sharp because they don't have nowhere to test it out. We need the testing ground, the battle zone, the Thunderdome type shit. Your song thinks this better.
Yeah.
We need that back
For
into
sure,
action,
for
and I'm
sure.
finna bring that back
I
together,
like
man. And that's
that.
gonna be up real fast, like within the next couple of weeks. B-Dot, get at me. Open my ATL. Y'all get at me, man. We need to get together. We finna get something going with that right there. We need to bring the open mic situation back to Atlanta, and hopefully that will revive the music industry.
Yes, we here for it.
Hey man, look, man. Look, bro. I'm telling you, bro. We with you, bro. We with you. You know we with you. 1,000%. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We with you, bro.
sure.
And we appreciate you coming through, man, and coming through and just kicking it real Atlanta flavor, man,
Man,
because
that's it,
it's
man.
really needed, man. And what you're doing, man, and what you continue to do, man. People watching, bro. Hey, you making a change, bro, for real.
I really appreciate
that,
it, man. I appreciate y'all having
Absolutely.
me. And
We
whenever
appreciate
y'all
you,
need, I'm coming back.
Hell
Thank you.
yeah, that's right. Hey, man, we up out here, man. Hey, the real Atlanta, the T.R.A.P. Hold on, the
Hey,
T.R.A.P.
but hey guys, don't forget, in 2 weeks,
Oh
right?
yeah,
It's in
for sure.
2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
The 27. Meet us at Big Oop. Meet us at Boss. Meet and greet everybody on Misfits Radio.
For sure,
All
for
the
sure.
podcasters will be there. We can't
For
wait
sure,
to see
for sure.
y'all.
Hey man, that's why you need a co-host, man. But she be keeping up everything, man. Hey, that's why she do my homework when we were in school, bro. I appreciate it, man. Hey, look, man. Hey, man. Come back next week with the T.R.A.P. again, man. The Real Atlanta Podcast. We're up out here, man.
Thank you so much, B.
Yeah. And where we
I'm
from?
from the A.
Sounds so lovely. Yeah.
For real.
Yo, I'm on my small A, hard boy fitted. Dale Murphy jersey, 5-point chillin'. Mookie play like illin'. Cleveland Air BP, boss of Dutch getting. Speakers in the window, choosing votes, yeah, I did it. Rice Street, 3 days downstairs lived it. 95 Freaknik, changed the whole city. Welcome to Atlanta, 96 Olympic. Back and forth, born home, Harry home, get it. Georgia Dome, Michael Vick, yeah, we still missing. 7 grams of midget, Mooch still with it. Loud pack, gag pack, too strong for my pimpin'. Soul food,